In this video, I want to talk about all of my favorite Starfield mods, and the best part about it is all of them will work on Xbox and PC. So if you're playing on both and you're syncing your saves and you hate seeing that thing where it says you don't have mods available because of one or the other, or because you're using Vortex or one of the mod managers on PC, you won't have that problem here. My focus on mods is mostly quality of life, visuals, and UI and things like that. So hang tight, check out the video, and then we'll talk at the end. So we're going to start off here. This is the Bethesda website for Starfield, where you can bookmark and find mods and do all of that. This is really nice because it tells you what mods are available on what platform, and we will start at the top here. So first is improved follower behavior. There's a bunch of stuff here where it basically goes through and your followers follow you more closely. They only shoot when you've been fully detected. There's just a lot of things this does really well, and it makes running around with Sarah or whoever you prefer a lot more intuitive. We have the smarter spacesuit auto hide. If you've ever noticed or been annoyed by the fact that your character in the vanilla game wears their spacesuit almost everywhere besides the big settlements, this is one where on your ship and in a lot of other places you will no longer wear your spacesuit. This will also apply to any followers you have. It's awesome. There are times where it's kind of strange to be in full combat wearing whatever clothing you're wearing, but I definitely prefer this over the alternative. A real simple one here, the vanilla flashlight mod. This just makes the flashlight usable because the vanilla one, the base one, is not. Here we have the Starfield hair and beards. I believe this is the biggest one from a size perspective, but I believe all of these will fit even on the limit on the Xbox. This is just a bunch of new options in the content or character creator. This wondrous weightlessness is awesome. There's a few mods that do this, but some of them make it like too easy where I want my equipment and my guns and stuff to have weight. Some of the other mods basically take the weight away from everything. This only does it for resources, and it's really, really nice. It makes it so you don't have to worry about where you store your resources and stuff. I keep all of mine on my character, and I go and I do my my mods and my and constructions and all of that. And it's just one of those big quality of life things that for me really helps a lot. You have the color filter removal. This may come down to preference. I really, really like this. I think it makes everything just look better and less, brown or whatever the random filters are, the various filters are they used in this game. I like this one because I think it makes everything look prettier. Here we have the Starfield community patch. There are two of these. I would suggest this one for various reasons, but you want to look for the one that's by the author community patch. And so far, this is done really, really well. I've had no issues with it. I've had no issues, at least so far, with compatibility between all of these. I've never had the problem. I highly, highly suggest this one, though, even if it's the only mod you do. I suggest that one because it fixes a bunch of small stuff. Auto solve temple puzzles. This is up to you if you enjoy floating around and hitting the things. Go nuts. That is one of the more tedious parts of the game for me. So I suggest maybe doing this instead. We have the wondrous weightlessness. Again, this is for the ship. Again, it's up to you if you want to do this. This does make it so if you just want to do this and not have it on your character, if you want to have some sim there, but not have to put 100 storage containers on your ship, maybe this is the one to do. This visible chronomark watch, this is obviously a very aesthetic one, but I think it looks really cool to see that on you, and I believe it also shows on your followers as well, so you can see them wearing their watch as well. We have the better dynamic weather. I honestly don't know if this really makes that much of a difference, but I think it does from what I can tell. The Star Shards one is interesting. When you land on various areas, you'll see a pillar of light. And if you go collect it, I believe you need a few of these and it turns into a skill point. So if you want to level up a bit faster, this is one way to do it. Show star names. There is a way to do this in the vanilla game, but I like this because it just makes it simple. It just shows them all and it makes it easier for me. For the console, or if you're not willing to to mod the games yourself, this Praxis UI inventory is just amazing. It's so good. It's the only good one I found that's on Xbox and PC through the Creation Club. Just as a little aside, if you're on PC, you can do Vortex or the Mod Manager. I play the game through Game Pass and through the Xbox app, and just modding that is a nightmare to me. That's why I did this, and that's why I'm making this video for other people who don't want to deal with that. So if you're not using I forget what the mod is called on PC or through the Nexus mods, this one seems like it's exactly the same. It's extremely good. So if you want to sort your guns by DPS instead of damage and things like that, the Praxis UI inventory is awesome. Here you have your show power name on HUD, just a quality of life thing, so you can remember what you have selected at any given time. You'll see a bunch of all these rabbits mods. It's real lights for New Atlantis, Aquila City, Sidonia, Hopetown. These basically just improves the lighting in all of the major cities, which I really, really like. And then we have the immersive loading ramps or landing ramps. I'm actually kind of mixed on this one. I'm still not positive if I really like it, but it is neat. So if you want that immersion, I say go ahead and go for it. And then the final one here is the trees rescaled. It really does. Like when you go to any of the forest biomes, they just look awesome. And at least so far, I haven't noticed any huge performance issues. And as of October 2024, that's my list of recommended mods. If you're looking for a fairly, still trying to keep the game pretty vanilla, still trying to make it still keep the aesthetic and all that. Obviously, you can get crazy with Star Wars mods and all that. This is what I have found. This combination of mods feels good to play. It looks good. It kind of improves. If you like Starfield, this makes everything a little better, at least in my opinion. Like I said before, this is really a guide for people who don't want to use on PC Vortex or the Mod Manager. I had lots of issues trying to use that with the Xbox app and Game Pass for this game. So I found all these mods, which took care of everything I really cared about, and I'm really happy with it so far. So this is also for the Xbox folks who don't have, obviously, the option to do all of the Nexus mods. That's what I have this time. If I find some new mods, if I decide to expand this list or I switch some out, I'll make another one depending on how successful it is. If you have any of your own mods that you suggest, please leave it in the comments of the video. If you have any other commentary, please leave it down there as well. If you like this video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. If you really want to support this kind of content and everything else I do, including 2 podcasts, a bunch of other videos I do, and streaming here and there over on Twitch, please consider becoming a YouTube member. If you want to check out everything else I do and other ways to support, click on the links down in the description of this video. That is all I have for this one. So until next time.